Hello, it's Rosebud with another hair removal video, and today I'm going to be reviewing and demonstrating the Veet Professional Warm Wax, which has natural beeswax, and I'm going to use this product on my arms. So let's get it out of the box. And it comes with a wooden spatula, and this is the Veet wax, which comes in this pink tub, and you get approximately 300 grams of wax in here. You also get these instructions, step-by-step instructions, which I'm going to go through with you later on in the video. So let's just put that to one side. Okay, here it is. I purchased this from the drugstore and it cost me about £15, where I also purchased the Veet face removal cream. And I demonstrated this on my last video, and you can see how I got on with that at the end of this video. And as I mentioned before, you get 300 grams, which should last you a long time, depending on how often you use it. The wooden spatula stick is also a temperature indicator. As you can see at the end of the spatula, there is a blue square to advise you if the wax is too hot or not. I will be testing this later on in the video, so let's carry on. So before you begin, make sure your skin is free from any traces of creams or oils. For best results, it says your hair needs to be at least 2 millimeters long. And as you can see, I don't have any problems with that. Okay, I'm now going to remove the foil seal, like so, before I place it in the microwave. So this is the wax. It's rock solid, as you would expect. So I'm just going to pop it in the microwave for about 1 minute. But obviously this depends on the power of your microwave. It might be less than that. Okay, that's done. I'm now going to take it out the microwave. So as this is a full jar, it's recommended to heat it up for about 1 minute. And first of all, I'm going to stir the wax to test the temperature with the wooden spatula. And this will indicate whether it's safe to use or not. So if you see no at the end of the wooden stick, instead of a blue square, the wax is too hot to use. So I'm just going to leave that to cool down for a bit. And I'm going to test it again, and it's now safe to use. So using the spatula provided, I'm going to apply this to my arms in the direction of the hair growth. And it does smell a little bit, but nothing to worry about. The wax dries really quickly. In fact, it dries within seconds of applying it. So you have to be really quick, otherwise you won't get an even spread. Okay, that's all done. I'm just going to leave that to dry. I do apologise, I can't apply this like a pro. It just dries too quickly. It feels like I've got an arm cast on. So I'm now going to attempt to remove the wax in the opposite direction of the hair growth. I'm not really a fan of using wax to remove hair, as you will find out from my previous video where I remove facial hair with wax strips, and that's only because it hurts, and I'm hoping this isn't going to hurt when I pull it away. So 3, 2, 1. A few hairs still left on my arm. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. So what I'm going to do is reheat the wax for approximately 10 seconds, which is the recommended time during use. So I'm just going to pop into the kitchen and reheat that and apply it again to my left arm. So I've applied the wax to my left arm, as you can see. I'm now going to apply the rest of the wax to my right arm, which I'm finding very difficult to do as I'm right-handed. I'm doing my best to apply it smoothly as I can, but failing miserably. I would recommend you use an old towel as well, as it could get a bit messy. But I found out later on that the wax was very hard to get off the towel. So yeah, do use an old cloth or towel underneath your arm. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is the first time I've used warm wax to remove hairs, as I've always been afraid, but it hasn't been that bad really. The only thing I would say is it can get a bit messy when applying it. The other thing is the wax should have come in smaller, manageable tubs. This one is a 300-gram tub, but it would have been more beneficial to have it in smaller tubs, just so you're not having to reheat it all the while, because that could waste a bit of time, you know, having to nip into the kitchen and reheat it. And also, I don't know if it's less effective every time you reheat the same wax. And there's also an issue with bacteria. So I think it would have been better to supply this wax in a smaller, manageable tubs. I've literally left this on my arm for about 1 minute. So it is a very quick drying wax, as I mentioned before, which in a way I like, as it means I can get on with other things. So this time it completely removed my hairs, as you can see. I know it looks a mess, but it's the best I could do. I mean, as long as you apply it thickly on the hair, it should be okay. So I'm now going to remove it again in the opposite direction of the hair growth, like that. That's it. I'm very impressed with the results. I'm now going to use coconut oil to help remove the wax residue on my skin. If you don't have coconut oil, you can use other oils like olive oil or almond oil, etc. So I'm just going to apply that on my arms and then wipe away the residue with a tissue. So as you can see, my arm is nice and smooth. The product was easy to use and didn't leave any red blotches when I removed the wax. The result, as you can see, is fantastic. So the negative thing is because the wax dries quickly, you do have to quickly apply it. So yes, I like the fact it comes with a spatula that tells you if the wax is at the right temperature to use. And another good thing about waxing is my hairs started to grow back after 4 weeks, which was amazing. I will definitely be using it again. Probably I will try it out on my legs or under my arms. But the thing with waxing, you do need to leave your hairs to grow out to approximately 2 millimeters. And am I prepared to do that? Probably not, but I will definitely use it on my arms again. The other thing is I did have to reapply it twice on my arms. It did leave a few hairs, but other than that, it did pretty much the job. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and click on the notification button to see more videos, and thanks for watching. Worth of wax.